Hey guys, it's me, Poppy Rain here, coming to you with a laundry video. I know these aren't the most fun things in the world, but it's got to be done. So, I don't really know how to do this because it's probably going to be two loads. And I can't do like heavier items and lighter items because most of our clothes, now that it's summertime, are t-shirts and shorts and stuff. So I'm going to throw in my two blankets at least. Because that's going to be like that's like a quarter of a load. Guess we'll throw in blankets and shirts. And then if we have room, I'll throw in more stuff. Because I usually do a load with pants. Typically how I do it is a load with like towels, blankets. If I have enough, I'll do them in one load. I do towels, blankets, then I do another load with typically shirts, bras, socks, underwear. I do all those in one load. I don't separate out darks and colors. I know you should, but I really don't. But I do have to go through to make sure that I take all the underwear out. I'm very bad about that. And then, yeah, I usually do like one-piece outfits in with the clothes. Typically, if I don't have to separate it, I don't. But this is probably going to be a load and a half. Because of the two blankets I have to wash. The one blanket's not going back to the house. I don't know why I'm sitting here separating out bra, socks, underwear, pants, all that, but... Because, I mean, if there's room, after I do all the shirts, I'll throw in, like, the smaller stuff. The underwear, the pants. Or the underwear, the socks. The bras. Then I'll throw in the bigger stuff last, if there's room. That's how I typically do my laundry. I'm not, like, I don't separate out darks and lights. I know you should, but I don't. The worst thing is, like, the biggest things we usually have are underwear and socks. My boyfriend goes through a pair to two pair a day of friggin' socks, depending on if he's working or not. Sometimes, every once in a while, he'll wear them to bed, but not usually. And then I go through underwear like crazy. Especially, I usually change my underwear in the morning when I get up, and then sometimes before bed. Because I've been wearing them all day, and they're usually gross. Just depends on how bad they are. Sometimes I'll leave them for the night. Sometimes, like, if they're not bad when I get up in the morning, I won't change them in the morning. I'll just wait till nighttime. I know it's not the most sanitary thing, but... with not being able to do laundry every single day, like, at my house... because we don't have a washer and dryer there, like, obviously at my house, I can do laundry whenever. I mean, and I don't go through laundry just to go through laundry, like at my house. Like at my house, my rule is socks and underwear and bras and all that stuff get changed regularly, Then they get used they're one-time usage, obviously. Bras, then pants, sweatpants, leggings, yoga pants, jeans, any kind of pants, shorts, leggings, or capris, anything like that. My rule of thumb for those is I wear them 2 or 3 times, max, before I trash them for the laundry. Unless they get, like, legitimately dirty, like they're sweaty and stinky, or they're, or I get dirt on them, or whatever, With pajamas, depending on the heat, like if it's super hot and I'm sweating a lot, then I usually use them for pajamas, I'll wear for a week, unless they're stinky or dirty before then. Then they don't get a week. Hoodies, pants, shirts, I pretty much follow the same rule for all of those. 2 or 3 uses unless they're dirty sooner. Like, obviously, if I spill, pasta sauce on it, I'm not going to rewear it. gonna go in to be washed. Skirts, like any bottom skirts, anything like that. That's just how I do it. And then like I said, I don't typically separate out laundry. I usually overfill the washer, which pisses my dad off so much. The only time the washer really doesn't get overfilled is when I know I have to do more than one load. But I'm a little more generous with space and stuff if I absolutely know I have to do more than one load and there's no way around it. But if I can shove it all in one load, I will. Because, like, our washer and dryer, it takes an hour in the washer and it takes a half hour in the dryer. So that's an hour and a half to do one load start to finish, not counting the time. I take the stuff back to my house and fold it at my boyfriend's. I don't do that here because I don't think it's fair that I have to lug the laundry, do the laundry, and then fold it and then put it all away myself. No. I'm not doing that. The only time my boyfriend really does his own does the laundry is if we go to a laundromat. Then he'll do the laundry. But other than that, I usually do the laundry. Because I usually do it at my house while he's at work. And I'm not playing that game. So yeah, this definitely has to be 2 loads. There's no way I'm getting it in 1 load. But the rule is we do provide our own laundry soap. But now that I'm pretty much living at my boyfriend's, I don't always stick by that. I only stuck by that when I was still living here and doing my boyfriend's laundry here. But now that we're doing both our laundries, I don't really stick by that because that's bullshit. Because he got a bunch of laundry soap when he still owned the apartments. He got a bunch out of the apartments. So, and he does a little bit more laundry than the average guy because he works construction for a living. So he typically does 1 to 2 loads. Yeah, the next load will be bottoms, socks, bras, and underwear. That'll be it. And my one dress. He typically does, depending, a load to 2 loads a week. Because he has his going out clothes and then his work, he has like his going out clothes, which he doesn't, he'll reuse if he can. But obviously work clothes, most of the time he can't reuse because they get really gross. And especially in the summer working outside, they get really dirty really quick, Or in the winter when they get wet and being outside. So, So he doesn't do that much laundry, and he complains about how much laundry I do. When I was doing just my own laundry here by myself, I would do 2 loads a week. Then he complains when I come here, and I'm like, Dad, you do realize I come here like once or twice a month and do 3 to 6 loads of laundry a month, right? But you have to think. You have to think, though, because for the 4 of us, when it was me, my mom, and my dad living here, or for the 3 of us, we were doing laundry every week. Mom would do laundry every week. So you're doing, between 3 of us, you're doing 1 to 2 loads a week, so that's 8 loads a week. We don't do that. We minimize. So the laundry's in. I'm actually going to go because I have a couple text messages to respond to. And I have to go to the bathroom. And I have another video I'm going to do for you guys. Because I got another package from my mom. So I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.